use your resources, because for me, if somebody was telling me about penny stocks when I first started, and I would kind of be like, well, let me see a track record. Like, I don't trust everybody. And even, I'm not sure if you knew, before I even got to really get to know you, I knew you knew Ben and Tony. So I was already a note to myself, you're older than them, but you know them, and they keeping you around. So I'm like, okay, let me see how this guy is. So over the years, I would still follow you and see you put in work and grow, and I was like, okay, he's authentic. But it wasn't you, it was me. I don't trust easy. So I had to kind of see, like, hey, I'm like, man, he got a good heart. I remember you was at Jordan, and then you went in real estate. I'm like, but you don't just do these things without putting in that work. So it's almost like success is, you see the work and you're like, okay, it's that energy. Like I see that, and I was like, okay. And for me, even with just being, even when I messaged you, it was just more like, okay, now I want to talk, because it was just like, I had been sitting at home and I'm like, how can I get this out without coming off like he knows it all? Because I don't. And I'm the first person to tell him. I'm going to miss plenty of stock runners too. But at the same time, we're going to catch a lot of them too. It's fun. And you make money with your friends and family and whatnot. And it's so just going back to the penny stock world, and just, if I had to give somebody advice, I would say find some people that are authentic, check their track record, but also use what's out there. So right now, we have the Penny Stock for Gurus Twitter. I started the group chat when I quit my job too. It was at 0. Now we just hit 4,000 people, and we don't publicize it everywhere. It's people all over the world. They be in that group chat. Like, if you're in UK, what brokerage do you open? So we wanted to control the narrative in the group chat, so people would never feel like they can't ask a question or anything. Everybody is in there, iron sharp as iron. But at the same time, if you throw a stock in there and we know it might be a scam or some BS, we kind of go put you to the light to see if you are authentic as far as what research do you have versus just buy that, because we don't talk that in here. That's why we glad we get to control the narrative.
Nice.
Hey, don't just buy this. Why? Let's make us think. Put out some notes that's important, some financials, a catalyst. Why is it? Why?
Right.
So
always asking the why.
We started that. We got the group chat. I got an alert channel where it's just me, because some people have said, man, there's 4,000 people in there. I just started. It's way too fast.
It'll be cumbersome for them.
Got the alert channel where it's just me. It's the mental side. I'm explaining throughout the day when stocks are fluctuating, this and that, why they might be, but also why you got to stay the course. Because I know my first 6-7 years with me and some of my friends and family, we fell forward, and we kept reading and learning. But what I also would recommend, the Penny Stock for Dummies book. I read it once a year. I get people, they say they might not have time for stuff, they don't have the money, or we got all this stuff for free. And then we found a link where we got the Penny Stock for Dummies book as well.
It's an audio book.
They might have one.
You asking for me, right?
For me?
But look, now that you said that, now my brother, he started a podcast.
Okay.
For penny stocks. He's done an interview with me, some of my other family and friends, and he's moving that way for people who don't like to read.
Yeah.
So he kind of, when you see that fire burning in somebody, I look at it like, don't be a distraction. Step back, support, or shut up.
Hold on, that's a shirt. That's a shirt.
We got to get one.
That's a shirt.
So it's just, I saw the passion he had for that. For me, I was just like, well, I'm doing the Twitter, I'm doing the group chat, and I'm also messaging so many people I don't know through Twitter, just, hey, I'm having a bad day, I'm down a few grand, hey, I appreciate this and that. And I try to be transparent, but also I try to also value my time and energy, because at the end of the day, if my wife, my daughter not good, I done lost everything.
Right.
Absolutely.
We got another one on the way in July, thankfully.
Congratulations. It's a boy, huh? Yeah, exactly.
I'm more than penny stock, this and that. I'm excited to see us all grow and flourish, and I want to be there. And I knew that it's nothing wrong with that. I know parents grow up, they have to work, they're not able to be at games and this and that. I just knew I'm anal on, if I put my mind to it, I can do it. There's nothing else. I'm looking in the mirror, I'm human. I've seen someone else do it, I can do it. So it's just. Man,
people with less talent, you know, what do they say? People with less talent doing more than you're doing, you know? So it's like, you have to have that.
I'm in competition with me, man.
Yeah.
And that's important too.
I feel like that's extremely important, because it's like, you can wake up and inspire your damn self sometimes. I've done certain things where I'm like, I'm taking it in like, man, this is, and I'm texting my friends and family like, this is a dream, don't wake me up. This year has been a blessing.